So we friends at the football kind of a that goes like that. Pretends that he has a girlfriend, and we're pretending to be girlfriends. So I bought her like Valentine's Day, sort of Valentine's Day thing. It's literally just like a little pouch with a scrunchie and a heart like magnet thingy. And obviously it's like two of them. So what I'm doing with my version is that I'm gonna have the magnet thingy. I'm having a scrunchie, and with my pouch, I'm gonna put like scent boosters in it. So if you ever want your laundry to smell nice, or like your clothes in your wardrobe to smell nice, get a pouch of get like some sort of little bag thing, fill it with scent boosters, and just hang it up in your clothes, and it will make the whole of your wardrobe smell nice, or just in your room in general. It makes it smell good. Yeah. So that is a good little hee hee ha ha thing. So I'm also having to talk quickly because I want to take my meds soon, and I can't for some reason, you know, take it before like I couldn't have waited. You know, we're having this sort of day today. Also at the support group thingy, it was really funny because like I would never say that I was like a sweet like person. Like I am, but not like fully. Um, but everyone at Rainbow, like at Rainbow Stars, thought I was, and it's like I get it. Like I fully understand because you know I just like do you get what I mean? But like I can talk about like kind of slightly inappropriate. I do apologize, Lauren, for that. It was terrifying. Someone just like banged on the door if you didn't hear it, and like I was kind of scared, and it was just I don't even know what it was, but I did not want to find out, and so I quickly closed the curtains in the front room because obviously I can see out the big windows. Oh, we're okay. So I also got my pills whilst I was up, and a little snack for after I finish recording. So today we talk about LNGSHOT, a four-member South Korean boy group under More Vision, and the group can't speak, consists of Oh-hyul, Real, Woojin, and Lewis. I've talked about them though. I just have this like feeling that I've talked about them. Like I, I'm gonna have to check. Would it be under More Vision? Okay. LGN. Hold on, I'm actually searching. LGN SOHT HOAT. SHOT. I can't spell. No, it doesn't say. But maybe it was during that weird time when recording just didn't work for me. Like all of what I was recording just didn't do what I wanted it to. Okay, yeah, I think it was that. So, they released their first pre-debut mixtape for Show Boys mixtape on the 5th of November 2025, followed by their first pre-debut single Sourcin' on the 22nd of December 2025, and they officially debuted on the 13th of January 2026 with the EP Shot Was. Sorry, I'm kind of rattled by whatever the fuck that was just then. I'm like, oh god, like, I didn't like that. Yeah. Because like there was kind of something that was happening in town. So now I'm a little bit. They are two children outside, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm just I'm just gonna like poke my head outside a minute. Just 1 second. I'm so sorry about that again. I like poked my head out of the thing and I was like, okay, well, because they were still there, they were like by the like what do you even call it? The boundary to the house from next door. I was like, okay, well, I'll just go get the keys and I'll go, like, poke my head out and ask if they're alright. And like I got my phone and stuff, and they had gone actually. So I'm a little bit confused now, especially because like my dad and my mum have gone to go get not my car, my mum's car from the place because they were having the service done on it. And I don't entirely know why my dad's left his phone, and now I'm like kind of concerned, confused and concerned. I kind of don't want, you know, something bad to happen right now. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on. Oh Hyun. Kwon Oh Yul. He's leader, born on the 21st of January 2006, making him an Aquarius and a Rooster. And he was a former KOC Entertainment trainee, and he previously auditioned for JYP and YG Entertainment. And he's close friends with Boy Next Door's Wonhack, and they were classmates and trained together under KOZ. And he also trained with Be My Boy contestant Lee Junmyeon, who is a former More Vision trainee. So yeah, like honestly though, it does make sense that hip hop trainee from KOC would probably go to More Vision. But yeah. Next one we have is Real. Kim Real. He's a main rapper born on the 18th of September 2006, making him a Virgo and a dog. And he was shown in the first trailer for the global audition for the company. And he was a trainee for 3 years. And he was a contestant on the survival show Rap Republic in 2024. And he's graduated from the Hamlin Multi Arts High School. And he trained with Be My Boys contestant Lee Junmyeon, who is a former vision trainee, like I said. And he's an only child. Next one we have is Woojin Jung Woojin. Also, I am aware of like the controversy that's already happened with this group. To be fair, not really learnt too much about it. So I am good. He's a composer born on the 8th of March 2008, making him a Pisces and a rat. And he was also shown in the first trailer for the company. He was training for 6 years. He's friends with Bae Junhyuk from I Did and Lee Junmyeon, and he's a former Big Hit trainee. Okay. And lastly we have is Lewis Elliot Jourdain Lim, or Lim Ji-hung. He is the main vocalist and the matinee, born on the 1st of May 2010, making him a Taurus and a Tiger. And he is Korean French, with his mum being Korean and his dad is French. My only kind of question is why on earth would you have like 4 members, and again like having such like a big age difference between, but it's not actually that big to be fair. Younger people like 20 and then like turns 18 and is like 15. I'm like, if like my problem is that it's obviously J Park, so I shouldn't be surprised that he's doing something like that. But I'm also like, I don't understand why he keeps on doing things that is gonna put him more and more out of the public's favour. Like, people already don't like him. And the fact that, I'm gonna, like, one of I think it's Woojin's role model is the person who poo-pooed Megan Thee Stallion. So I'm like, why? Like, first of all, why is that kid a fan of that person? And second of all, why are you making a group with people who, like, think like that? Or, like, it's not so much like I'm like, oh, they shouldn't think like that. But I'm like, first of all, just like, no, you know what happened with him and like, no. I'm just like, why are you a fan of this person? And why would you say it publicly? Like, I guess it's fine being a fan of them, but you don't need to tell people you are. because then it's just going to cause more controversy towards the group. Like, I kind of understand the idea of it being surprising and different, and like that's kind of what J Park is known for. But if you want to make a group that's gonna last and, you know, not be absolutely hated on their entire career, then having the group members willingly talk about their role models, and their role models being people who would like pew other artists. I'm just like, why? Like, media training's a thing. Media train your artists. Like, tell them to not say that these people are your role models. I'm like, LNGSHOT, you know, they are not. If they're doing this, then I don't see them being K-pop artists for that long. Like, I am sure that if J-pop wants to, he can market it in America and they can do good. Like, yeah, more than likely he will probably try that. But the fact that there are, like, an artist would willingly admit to being a fan of someone who has done those things, I'm like, what does it say about you as a person and wanting to have a career in Korea? Like, if you want to be a K-pop idol, you can't be honest about the people that you like, you know? It's like, I will gladly admit that I have a very strange interest in, like, motorways, in Titanic, in 9/11. I love true crime. I will admit that, and it's not something that I'm embarrassed about or anything. Like, in fact, I quite enjoy listening to true crime stories. And, like, I get that obviously it's not nice for the people's families to, like, their family's tragedy is, like, being marketed to people like myself. Like, I understand that, you know, it's just, that's, like, my, you know, fascination. And my parents watch, like, true crime dramas. They watch a lot of those things. And, like, I have, like, some things within myself that I know that I can't say I like, or anything like that, you know, or I, like, not, or like, there's things I necessarily wouldn't admit to like my employer. Like, I wouldn't say I read fan fiction on a daily to my employer. It's a time and a place for saying things, and if you want to have a career, if you want to be a K-pop idol, I think there are certain things that you just can't say that you enjoy, even if you do. It's kind of like how Joshua from 17, like, he doesn't play into the fan service. He knows that people love him. They know that they have crushed on him. He knows that. But he was also never played into that. And, like, that's clever because then it allows him to, you know, have a life outside of these things, and that if he was to ever directly say that he has a girlfriend, then it would be less weird, you know, because he already doesn't say that he loves his fans. Like, you know, you kind of get what I mean? And, like, you know, these people, they might be fans and stuff, or, like, they might have weird, you know, things, but you don't have to say that you do or don't. Like, you don't have to tell us, because quite honestly, I don't want to know. And it's much the same as, like Tail. He is a great example of this stuff, unfortunately, in that, you know, his kind of persona was the good guy in NCT. Like, he was quite quiet. He, you know, didn't really do much. Like, he had an amazing voice. But then he also, like, raped someone. So it's like, yeah, you can do those, you can present yourself to the media in a certain way, but then be a completely different person outside of it. And that, is an unfortunately very good example of that. Chris Wu is too. And unfortunately it's a lot of SM idols, which is a bit worrying. Or again, with me and being at my support group, I'm like, yeah, I am very innocent and very nice and very I don't know. I am like that, but then also I am an adult. I do know about these things. I do know. And I'm not gonna hide that, but I'm also not gonna directly say that I absolutely love learning about a very horrible terrorist attack in America that happened in 2001. I'm not gonna. Was it 2000? Whenever 9/11 happened, I'm not gonna come out and say that I enjoy it. I'll say I like Titanic because it was a lot less of a. It was still a horrible thing that happened, but it's less dramatic, I guess. And it happened so long ago that it's more of a casual historical event rather than something that's still affecting us today. I censor things and I will not admit to things because I understand that I have a certain image in life to uphold. And these people, these idols, I guess you can call them because they are, they just aren't doing that. And I wonder if when if a bigger thing comes out or if these controversies keep on happening, I'm like, what are they gonna do? How is how are you how I don't know. It's a difficult kind of thing to say right now since they've only just debuted. But I don't see them lasting more than I honestly don't think they will last more than 2 years. Maybe one. Maybe it'll be like Demon Dexter, whatever it's called. They'll release some stuff and then they'll just kind of fade into obscurity, which is unfortunate. I never want people to. I never want their careers to fail, but when you just sort of say something like that, knowing where you live, where your career is being where you are doing your career, you can't say this stuff. It's just stupid to say that you can say it. Does that make any sense? I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever. You can't be going around saying that someone is your role model when they are not a good person. But it's also who is a good person. I don't know. If that makes any sense whatsoever, then I'm pleased. I'm not too convinced that it actually did make any form of sense. But yeah, thank you as always for listening. I need to go and check on my drying and calm down a little bit more. Thank you. And catch you guys next time. Bye.